Okay. Did my more normal mic check and it did not work. Okay. Did my more normal mic. But now it does. Cool. See, that's why I do a mic check before we do anything. Gotta make sure my junk works. You don't want faulty junk in your time of need, right? Right. Alright, last few things. Where was I? Mirror. And mirror. Okay. And lastly. Okay. Alright, let's get to it. So, look at me posing right there. Alright. We left off. Fused Modular Frames. Okay. So, with Fused Modular Frames, the two we're making, we still need nitrogen gas. That's no biggie. That's super easy. It's only 50 per minute. And aluminum casing. That's going to be the hard part. We need 100 aluminum casing. There's going to need to be a lot of expansion here. We should be producing more than enough coal. Oh yeah, we're not even near max on that. Okay, how much are we making here? 270 per minute? Alright. We need to figure out the math we need for 100 aluminum casings. Alright, aluminum casings. We don't need 150, we don't need 120, but we need more than 90. We need 100... No, not 10, dummy. There we go. 100 aluminum casings. That's 150 aluminum ingots. Okay. So what do we got? 37.5, 37.5 times 3. We already have 112.5. 112.5 plus 150, 262. Oh, I didn't mean that to take that way. 262.5, 262.5 divided by 3, 87.5. That's more than easy enough to do here. Okay. 150 aluminum ingots. Okay. Let's slap another one of these guys down so we can look at it. How much can we get off of one of these again? 75. So we need 2 of these, so 300 aluminum scrap is what we need. 300 aluminum scrap. We have 70. Make sure. Yep. But we have 3 here. 225. Okay, we said 2 of these, right? Yeah, because we need 150 aluminum ingots. Yep, 150. So 225, not times, plus 150, 375. 375. Can we get 375 out of this? Oh, of course we can. We will need to pump up our water rate. Alright, this is what we're going to do. We're going to turn this off. That's going to screw everything up there, but that's fine. We have plenty going in. So 375 375. Okay. We'll need to add one more of those guys. Let that keep going. We're probably gonna let that run out. We need 250 aluminum solution, so we're gonna need to bump this one up to 250. 208 bauxite. We're probably gonna have to bring in more bauxite, but that's fine. How much water is that? 208.333. Water needed, 208.333. Minus 125. 208.333 minus 205. Right? 125. I'm a dummy. 125. 83.333 is what we need to do. Okay. Don't know about you guys, but I am slightly motivated today. 83.333. That don't seem right. Double check that. Oh, because we have water going over there too, so we need to add 83.333 to whatever this is. What are these? 50, 100, 150. So 150 plus 83.333. 233. Okay, that seems more correct. Okay. Yes, that seems more correct. 233.333. 33.333. There we go. All right. Okay. Oh, snap. I ran out of juice. I do want to build a rocket factory that produces fuel for me. Alright, we're gonna break these down because we need 4 of them now. Let those go. We'll take them. You never know. One, 2, 3. You know what I should have done? Alright, I have the number right here. 375. That's how much we need, right? 375 divided by 4. 375 divided by 4. 93.75 in each of these. That don't seem right. This was 75, and then those 4 were also 75. Oh, wait. 75 times 3. 75 times 3. 225. 225 plus 150. Oof. 375. Okay, 375 divided by 4. 375 divided by 4. 93.75. Can we get 93.75? No. So we'll need maybe 5 of these guys, which is fine. We can make the room. Room is less of the problem. go. Let's get back up here to get a high view. Okay, now we need in logistics splitter. Okay, you're producing 375. 375. Gonna be a Mark IV. And since each of these need 93.75, that's a Mark II. Sorry, it might not even be 375 divided by 5. 75. Maxed out. Copy. Paste. 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 And paste. Alright. Now we need mergers. Okay, you're right. Okay. $375.375 coming out, alright. Yep. Oh, my brain. There we go. Actually, yes, 375 coming out, and then 95 on each. You know what? I think we'll just make these Mark V. So I think the speed is important. The speed is quite important. Okay, and that's 150 out of each of them. 150 times 5. 150 times 5. 750. I think I did my math wrong. I think we could still get... Well, we can't do 750 because we don't have a belt that can... Oh, yeah, we do. Never mind. I'll go ahead and shut my mouth. But can we produce 750 out of here? Oh, hell yeah, we can. You guys can even... take all that back. Okay. So that belt's definitely gonna have to be a Mark V. And we said 150 in each of them. Yep, so that's Mark III. That definitely would have been an issue. What's the plan? What's the plan is get to the point like Penguin Z from his recent video of where I can make so much and make people not have to sub to me or send me any money. I'm motivated from that guy, man. Have you seen that video yet? But the plan here on the game, that is, if that's what you're asking, is to I'm making fused modular frames. But this aluminum that I'm messing with is not just for fused modular frames. So I need to make sure to make enough for it. We can go ahead and throw the aluminum in here so it can at least... the parts that it does go to can get the aluminum it needs. Give me some time. Some more time. You think he did it because taxes? I mean, just from his YouTube one, he showed the amounts, like, he's only losing 2% of his earnings on there for the amount of time he's been on there. I mean, he's doing it for taxes, also good. Do what you gotta do, girl, you know? Okay, so we need a 500 alumina solution. You should be able to produce 500, right? Yeah, you can produce 500. We will need to upgrade your pipe to handle 500, but we're also going to need a lot more water. 416.667. 416.667. Yeah, but I mean, regardless of it, Valius, how you been, man? It's been a minute. I'm glad to see you again. Minus 250. Minus 250. Okay, 166.667. And then I believe these only had 150 in them. 50, 100, 150. Yep. So 166, 166.667. Why I didn't erase it, I don't know. Plus 150. 316.667. But yeah, after we get our aluminum all right. What do we say? 316? He can't even hold 316, can he? I'm gonna need to make a whole nother water thing. I had trouble finding a spot for him out here. I'm gonna have to do some weird piping. So let's break these two. Slap that right here. Okay. Go ahead and large it up. Run him over. Like that. Super ugly, I know. That's what we gotta do. Excuse me, sir, you are in the way. Oh, am I gonna have to take you out? I mean, if you don't move, sir. There we go. Alright. Now that we have the appropriate amount of water, we have the... yeah. And then we have... well, we don't have the appropriate amount of water because that second one was not hooked up to any power source. So how do we have enough water if we don't have it hooked up to the right power source? Okay. There we go. Well, what was the number? 316.667. Divided by 2. Screw that. He's going to be 300, and he's going to be 16.667. We do need, most likely, a valve. That help? A little bit. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. We'll probably have to tone that down anyways, because the iron I have pumping out is probably a lot more than I actually need to have pumping out. I just overdid it to hopefully speed up the process of everything. Okay. Now, what we need to do... Not that. Slap another one of these in here. Let's get these puppies going. We have more than enough bauxite coming in. We do need to bring more coal in. 250. We need to match it with the coal we're already bringing in. So we have 250. 100 each. Again, this could probably be toned down too, but 1, 2, 3, 400. Quite a bit. That one pipe that I did is pushing some in here, and then we have some backflow, and then I think it was 100 in each of those. So 316 point some number. I feel like I'm gonna need to max him out for now. Did I break you? You're not getting enough water. Should be getting plenty of water. Oh, you don't have the water flowing out like you need it, huh? Oh, I see why. Huh? Hopefully I'm not doing too much water. I could be doing too much water, but we'll see. Production paused. Oh, I had it paused. I'm a dummy. I'm a big phony. And then you stop because you... There we go. There we go. Okay. Now it's flowing. Now it's doing its thing. You should not be flowing that slow. Oh, I know why you're flowing that slow. Never mind. Because I still need to adjust the aluminum as needed. So we have the aluminum coming through here. We need it to pop off right here. Right? Okay. Splitter. I think right here would be good. Okay, all that will need to be changed to Mark 5. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. And then that's already... Let's mark 4. It's not the belt we need, though. I did the wrong one. Good job, dummy. That's not your aluminum. That's iron. Already forgot how my thing is built. Alright, where's the aluminum? Your iron. I know there's aluminum coming up here, isn't there? I believe it's back here. That's steel. Copper. Deuterium. Iron. Iron. Where are you going? Hey, Oki, what's up, man? I'm trying to relearn how I placed everything. Ah, there's my aluminum. Okay, this works out because I can use this to my advantage. So I can have it run all the way through here, up and over there. Okay. So what I want is a conveyor stacker. How many hours in the save? Let's see. 157. Good. Probably 20 hours of that is like AFK time. So not too much. Splitter. Are you gonna link where I want you to link, or am I gonna have to eyeball it? I'm gonna have to eyeball it. That's fine. That seems right. Okay, now we can turn the right thing into Mark 5. Right there. You already Mark 5? You look it. I don't know. I know I've seen some people beat the game in 100 hours, you know? So I'm like 50 hours behind. 50 plus hours. Let's see. So since we're following this pipe, right? Let's go here. And then it's gonna curve. We want it to go here, so we're gonna go here and then 2 clicks back. That's the rule, right? And no rush. Yeah, I'm not really either. I mean, I am, but I'm not. I kind of do want to do a new playthrough. I want to do a for beginners playthrough, you know? Something for the people, you could say. Wait, is that... What's straight here? Here? It looks like it. That's not straight. I think this is straight. That won't do because it'll be in the way of that. Nah. It's good. Can't even tell that's through it. And then, not curve, straight. Gonna come right down here. Which phase you on? I would say I'm about 3/4 of the way through phase That's probably a good idea. I want to do. I may or may not stream it, but I want to do like a beginner's playthrough guide. You know, I've seen a lot of videos that I like to follow, where I don't know if you've ever played Ark, but I know one person who's done like an Ark survival guide. I know one person who's done like holding at last phase. Yeah, lucky son of a gun. But I was wondering why it wasn't flowing, right? Cool. We have aluminum flowing, but I don't think it's gonna be enough aluminum. Why is everything paused up here? Because everything's backed up, that's why. Okay. One thing we will need to do is more bauxite for sure, because we went from only needing about 120 to needing 400. So even the belt coming out needs to be changed. I need to I need to see exactly what number it was. I think it was 400 exact. Regardless, we're gonna need more. $416, so we need a Mark IV belt. Going maximum overdrive, bigger than most have seen. Rebuilding everything. See, that's kind of what I want to do too. So what I might do, because that's kind of one thing I want to do, is do like a mega base instead of having all these modular bases everywhere and dealing with those logistics. Like I have fuel over here, I have steel or iron, steel, phase 3 parts, some stuff that needs quicksilver all over here, and then I have rocket fuel. And then because everything was kind of like maxed out here, oh, I have quartz here, nobelisks here. I finally had to move. Now I want to know what it's like, because I feel like doing kind of like a mega base gives you the opportunity to really work on trains. Speaking of trains, where is my train? Train's here, so he should be heading back. So we're gonna wait till he comes back and see how much he brings back. It's still gonna be an issue. I know we need more. What he's hooked to only brings in like 150 or something like that. I'm pretty sure it doesn't bring in 400. We should just go out there. So maybe I won't do a whole new playthrough building up to make a gigabase. Maybe I'll just do that at, kind of do like you're doing, hold off on the last one. There's water at the top of the mountain. I almost didn't see that, Oki. Huh, didn't know that. I mean, I got plenty of water going, so. So out of 300 oil, how are you making 1 million? Do you want to walk me through that? Or type me through that? I didn't pass my... No, it's still down there. Okay. Probably going to go up and over, though. Because it's from rocket fuel, yeah? Okay, because the rocket fuel that I did, maybe I didn't do it efficient enough. But I think I'm producing 100-something megawatts. Definitely not 1 million. Swamp area is such a cool area. If only it wasn't like... Who's down there? Alright, Spicy Boy and that guy. I think it needs power, though, and I don't have the power needed. slooped and overclocked. Yeah, that's kind of something I want to do too. Like, really, you know, go balls deep into, like, how much can you make? All right, yeah, see, he's only producing that much. So, we need more, and we're going to get more. I hope that's not too high. I already have Novelist. I don't need to pull them out. I gotta blow up that tree there. We ain't got no need for nature in the way. I probably won't be able to stay and watch it, but if you do stream tonight, go over it and I'll watch it tomorrow when I'm at work. Yeah, if you can do like a step-by-step, I'll definitely watch it. Yeah, that's gonna be too high. That's fine. Because unfortunately, I have this boring thing called a job. Kind of sucks. I do need to make one thing, honestly, one thing that I wish that I want to tell new people, because there's plenty of resources out here, is have a dedicated place making portable miners so you can sloop them, not sloop them, depot them. Because honestly, having to stop. Oh yeah, if you do a video, man, I'll watch it, bro. I'll watch the hell out of it. That's what I do when I'm at work, because I can listen to stuff. I'll sit there and listen to Satisfactory stuff and watch as I can and try to take it all in. Perfect. We only need one row, not two. Okay. Let's go ahead and just max him out. We probably won't need it, but I'd rather have more than enough. Merger. There we go. Definitely gonna need bigger than Mark III. What's my thought on duping? Since this is like a single player game and it's not really a competitive game, I'm indifferent about it. Do it if you want, you know? Which makes sense, because, like, I mean, what am I doing? I don't need him to go there. Because, I mean, the game is limited by how many sloops there are and everything to have enough for the power plant. I mean, regardless, I mean, I could get at least close to 1 million. Okay, so we have 150 out of there, and then we have 300 out of there. It's 450, so Mark IV. Yeah, I also think it's time to upgrade my my fuel. Oh shit. That was almost a mistake. There we go. Where's my train at? He's probably way down there. Oh, he's actually on the way back. Neat. Okay, now that's fixed. I completely messed up the aluminum part. I don't need aluminum ingots. I need aluminum casings. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I get both ends. Would it be nice to have aluminum or infinite sloops and Mercers? Most definitely. But I understand why they give us a limited amount. I mean, it's to give you something else to think about, you know, what's worth slooping, what's worth, you know, using Mercer spheres for. It makes you prioritize, you know. But I mean, I don't care either way about this game and duping and whatnot. But yeah, I'm probably going to start making the videos for like beginners. Yeah, it would make sense because you can do the same with power shards, you know? You can make power shards. So why not give us the capability of making summer sloops and Mercer spheres, right? I mean, there's a point, you know, during the whole chat log when you get the Mercer spheres or the summer sloops, I can't remember which one, that she talks about how she merged with everything, right? So why not make it to where after she does that, you know, she's sorry, I'm trying to think about what I want to do here and talk to you at the same time. Oh, sweet. I can just do 100 from here. But, you know, now that she's like, quote unquote, merged with them, you know, after you find so many Mercer spheres or summer sloops, it gives you that benefit. So that doesn't need to be Mark IV, so we should probably change that. That way we're not pulling too many. Let's bridge it, yeah. So I think that would be cool. Like, after you get a certain amount and Ada learns what she can, and she can be like, now I know how to make these. Here's how you make these. And you can use like the SAM fluctuators and stuff. I don't think everybody would agree with us, because some people don't like things that could be considered cheaty. Me personally, I don't care. I think if it makes your gameplay easier, then why not? Right? Especially since it's like a single player game. There's nothing competitive about this game. Alright, cool. We have the 150 we need. Oh, we only need 100. Exactly. Exactly. It's non-competitive. The only rules necessary are the ones you make for yourself. I do want to switch that though. A little off, but that's fine. So yeah, I could care less, me personally. But, I mean, if I needed to increase my happiness of the game, I definitely would. I see no problem with it. Okay, let's check everything down here. How are we doing? I think coal is becoming an issue. We might need more coal. Or we just need to go to the steel and work out exactly... Do we have a right belt size here? Nope. That's why. Yeah, I know how to dupe. It's using the little cart dude, right? And then like having items in it and then picking it up or something weird like that. I don't remember exactly how to do it. I tried it out one time. Super fucking useful. Yeah. Pretty neat. Alright. These should start to run a little bit more smoother. 250. Do we not have the right belt size still? Nope. There we go. There we go. That should fix it. There we go. Now we're producing. Now we're pumping. Yeah. I personally think they will not fix it. Because they know some people don't like how it's limited. Some people do like how it's limited. So that specific dupe gives the people who wish they had more the option to have more. While those who don't like it have the option to not, because they just don't have to do it. Okay, now let's redo our steel numbers. Let's make sure those numbers are correct. The amount of steel that we need. Okay, so we have 8.848, 8.848. Oh, dummy. 8.848 plus... Oh, hold on. Okay, cool. I wanted to make sure I was still seeing my chat correctly. 8.8.8 plus 120 plus 60 plus... Oh, where are we going? We going this way? Plus 21.54 21.54 plus so for a newbie video, it's essentially gonna be almost a walkthrough of like every phase and every part of the game. I mean, if it wasn't for like what is his name? I don't think it's Grandpa Gaming. It might be Grandpa Gaming. His short videos, which, you know, give you short tidbits of what you need to know. If it wasn't for his, most of, well, besides some of what I learned from him, most I had to learn on my own. So, ooh, shoot. Plus 120, right? So I want to do something where, yeah. Plus 60. Hold on, I'll tell you my plan in this sec. I don't want to ruin my numbers here. Plus 18.46. 18.46. Okay, that's 408. 408.84 whatever. So 409. 409 divided by 4. 408. Oh, I should have kept that how it was. 408.848 divided by 4. 102. Jeez, I'm producing way too many. And that's kind of why I liked him, because I like my manifolds too. But the plan is literally from the beginner, where you build the hub, and then guiding them through iron. I want to show, because one thing that I feel like can scare people away from this game is seeing some people's builds, like I Am Kibitz, or maybe even some of your videos. Those things are massive and intimidating. I want to show people, like, look, we're going to work on iron, all right? And with iron, this is all you need. Now with this, you're a load balancer purist. 102.212. 102.212. Copy. So that should be all I need. 102.212. But yeah, so the architecture side down yet? Yeah, I don't have that down either. But like, some of the things I've learned, especially with the fluids, I want to pass that knowledge on, you know? I want to pass on what I've learned so far to other, because this is my first, well, I wouldn't say first, it is my first playthrough that I'm going to play to completion. It's going to be my first to completion, so I just want to show people, like, even though this looks like a lot, this is not a lot. This is bare minimum the further you get on, but it's easy because it's a build on everything that you learn. Like, iron is easy, but then you get to steel, and it seems complicated, but it's not. You're just combining two. Oh man, I don't even know my fluid tips. I'd have to write them all down. I'd have to really prepare for fluids. You know your numbers, and then, you know, head lift and all that junk, and giving your pipes enough space, and using water towers that I still don't use, and just hopefully showing people that it's not as complicated as it seems. I think I'm gonna leave that how it is, because package it. Yeah. Oh, and recipes. Show how important recipes are. Not recipes, alternate recipes. Show how with fuel you can make this much, or with diluted fuel you can really double your output. Okay, 68.141. 68.141 times 4, 272.56. 272.564. 272.564 plus, yeah, diluted is king. Okay, and we need more than 272.564. This is still iron, right? Yeah. Okay. I think this is the 45s and 15s. Yeah, 45, 45, 45, 15, 45, 15, plus 45, plus 45, plus 15, plus 15. Oh, and then doing this, you know, showing you can do math right here, which is nice. And then we have, are you just full? Is quick wire being an issue? Quick wire should not be an issue. 75. That is an issue, because that needs to be Mark II. Yeah, take them. I mean, take them. Shoot, you know? I don't mind competition. I encourage it and make me do better. I'm not good at making videos yet. I want to be good. I don't understand video editing yet, but I will get better. All right, where's the steel up here? It's only one of them. So that's kind of why I started doing streaming, because it was like, I'm just not getting enough traffic to do streaming. Plus 33.75. Plus 33.75. 426.314. Alright, 426.314. That's why I did these, so I could make enough. Oh, yeah, I got you. Ideas off of me. Gotcha. Yeah. Because that's another thing I learned. It's like, when you go to the next phase, sure, it might look complicated, but once you actually start laying things out, it's not that complicated. What do we say? 426.314, 426.314 divided by 3, 143. 143. Okay. Why do I have 151.25? I mean, it's obviously not working because it's stuttering, so it's probably too much. 143. Okay, 143. And then show them other things, you know, what's actually important, what's not really important. Don't rush build in the biogenerator phase. Oh yeah, definitely. Don't feel bad about going AFK, you know, instead of, or, you know, if you're waiting on pieces to be made, go explore. Like, exploration is a huge part in this game. You'll find those things like Sommer Scoops and Mercer Spears and all that good jazz. 231. Also show them, like, even though I like to make things run like perfectly smooth and efficient where they're not making too much but making just the right amount, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that at all. My number's a little off for some reason. Oh, because it doesn't need that many, which is fine. Water. 44 times 3. 132. So I could reduce the water down to 132. I'm using, it's nothing big. It's Clipchamp. It's super basic. It's free. That's why I use it. I do have, what is it? DaVinci Resolve. I have that downloaded, but I have no idea what I'm doing on there. I am like a freaking baby with that game, dude. I'm producing more than enough. Mark 5, Mark 5. I mean, if we're producing more than enough, that's fine. I can come here on my time off and really work out how much I need. Don't be messing with me, Caterium. You should be running good. I can come back on my free time and reprogram everything to make sure it's working correctly. But we have our pipe. Now we just need to pipe over some more nitrogen. We only need 50 more. 50 more nitrogen. But yeah, I have DaVinci Resolve. I just haven't used DaVinci Resolve. I want to bring the pipe from over there, right there, and we're going to bring it down here. So we need to redo this. We need it to come high as long as possible. There we go. There we go. Probably break this. Well, didn't really need to break it, but that's fine. Vega is good. Torrent 1, yeah, I'll have to check them out. But yeah, I don't know the first thing about video editing. I'm complete garbage at it. So all of it is like a learning experience to me. I can show them different ways of building, how people build. Like, all my stuff is out in the open. You could make your stuff inside buildings. You could... What do some things do where they do all their belts underneath? Show there's nothing wrong with spaghetti if you want to do spaghetti. You could have mixed things. Like, I started this trying to be as neat and efficient as possible, but for time's sakes on streams and everything, some points I've had to kind of like this pipe, for example, kind of had to give up. I wouldn't say, well, yeah, give up on the whole making it as neat as possible. And there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, look, add 60. Nice. So we'll have more than enough nitrogen gas. That's exactly what I needed. Show the different ways of travel on foot. You know, the power slide. Show some of the commands, or not, like the sticky, the buttons that you can do, which I would have known at the beginning of the stream, would have made things a lot easier, like pressing H and then page up, being able to move stuff like that. I didn't know how to do that, you know? Gas don't need pumps. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that too. Gas don't need pumps. I was super concerned when I was doing my rocket factory about pumps and everything. And turns out gas don't need pumps, which is super nice. There's just a lot of basic things and a lot of things that I had to learn on my own and from you guys in chat. That, you know, if someone playing the game comes by, they can see my videos, and they don't even have to watch my videos back to back. Like, all right, you know, here's iron. Here's how to do iron. Cool, now you know how to do iron. Now go build what you want. And then when you're done with that, come back and we'll talk about making steel. You know, stuff like that. Having to do this where you have to break the pipes because the pipes are finicky and don't do exactly what they're supposed to do, like belts. All the weird glitchy stuff you have to deal with. Ooh, that actually works really well. I like that. Go right under there. Oh yeah. We need this. And be freaking creative. Be as creative as you want. This game can be a lot of fun, especially if you don't rush yourself. And you take your time and plan your build out. All right, are you connected to power? I don't think you are, but you're about to be. About to make my first fused modular frames. Like going through the map. Yeah. Going through the map is so important. You only have 2, so I only need to mark 1 for you. Oh, and another thing. Don't be afraid to break or restart and redo your base. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Why are you being this way, game? There we go. Bink, bink, bink. Got a bunch of junk in my thing. A lot of aluminum that I don't need. Yeah. Doing stuff like that. Building belt. You can... And yeah, the multiple ways of transporting stuff too. You could use trains. You could use belt highways. There's no wrong way of doing it. Do I have enough summer sloops to sloop this? I would like to sloop this for now. I do. Good. See, right now, the only things I'm slooping are big products that only produce a little bit just so I can double it. Oh, my first fused modular frame. Look how gorgeous it is. Oh, I'm so happy. Gave me ideas for trains through any cliff into the map. Yeah. Yeah. So I have a lot of... I need to plan it out, what I want to show on each episode. Because some episodes take longer than others. Would take longer than others. Like this right here is 2 factories all using roughly the same resources from the same nodes. Thanks to belts, I'm able to do that. But here, this whole facility makes me electromagnetic control rods, cooling systems, magnetic field generators, and fused modular frames. To a 10-minute video? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I didn't want to be super long. I was thinking more like 15 minutes. Get the point across. You know, practicing my editing skills, cutting out what I don't need, getting just the information I need. I think 15 minutes is good. I don't want to do like 30-minute videos. I think that's too long for a teachable video. But one... what's his name? Game might lose its sound, but that's fine. Let me look his name up. I think he's a great YouTuber. What's his name? Starts with an X. He's a I think he put out a video today. Hold on, let me see. Oh, I can't search through this. Let's just type. Maybe his videos will come up. Oh yeah, just pure meat. Oh, Total Eclipse, right? I think he has some good videos. They're great videos. It's just they got some fat on them. And even though the video title is about a specific thing, he talks about a lot more than that one specific thing, right? Essentially, it's videos like mine, but he teaches more within his videos, right? And I want to do something similar to that, but very specific and focused on one thing. You know what I mean? Like, he does great videos. I like his videos, but sometimes I click on his videos to learn certain things, and he'll go over that stuff, but then there's a lot of fluff with a lot of other things. And I enjoy it. I like watching that, but, you know, I want to be there for specifics. He could make a lot more videos, and I hate critiquing him because he's got a lot more viewers than me, you know? It's like a newbie critiquing the veteran player, you know? But I don't know. That's just my opinion. Again, great YouTuber. I'd love to like collab with him sometime, because he does a lot of great like architectural stuff. I just want to bask in this for a minute. And everything's working so smooth now. Everything is either blue or green. There's a lot of blue in here. Everything is blue or green. It's pretty great. Yeah. Oh yeah, perfect build garbage. I don't think there's ever a perfect build. Yeah, there's just different ways of doing builds. Like, some people might hate the way I do this, you know, my long line freaking constructors, but I like it, you know, it works for me. I do want to kind of do some builds how Doc does it, where he's got like splitters on the outside going to a pair of constructors, and then the pieces coming out the middle going in a direction. I think that's really cool, and it makes it more compact and kind of gives it a different thing. Oh yeah, the 24,000 ingots. Yeah, he did that that walkthrough of that one person's build. What do I want to do now? I need, but it's kind of like how this video, right? The beginning is about finishing my Fused Modular Frames. Well, they're finished. All right, bye guys, you know? But now I need to go. But yeah, he was doing, so, geez, I feel like a freaking squirrel. He was doing that video where he was touring someone else's playthrough, and they made like 4 million power using nuclear stuff, which is insane. You know, that's way more than you need. There was some things I still need to do. Heat sinks. Heat sinks is something I haven't done. That's something that needs to be done. And what I'm thinking, right up here in my bauxite, I have probably more than enough. I think I have like 6 things making aluminum casings, and then 6 things making what is this one? The aluminum sheets. Yeah, 4 million megawatts. It's insane. And the way the person did it, you know, you could tell they have like a tism for this game, because like it was so beautifully done. It looked like a motherboard, like inside a computer, and everything was running so smooth. It looked fantastic. I'm not creating any blueprints, but when I do the walkthrough, I definitely will encourage people to. Because blueprints definitely could have sped things along for me. It's just right now in this first playthrough, I'm trying to use as little blueprints as possible, like dedicated blueprints, because I feel like I'm still learning, and the best way for me to learn is to manually do it myself. But I'm definitely going to encourage blueprints. I'm not going to tell them that there's one specific correct blueprints, you know, because kind of like how we said earlier, how, you know, this is the perfect way of doing it. Yeah, there's no perfect blueprint. But yeah, I want to see if maybe I can sacrifice one thing, making aluminum sheets to make some heat sinks. You know? I don't know how many copper sheets I have up there. And then another thing I want to do, since I have the train right here, and then I have this train running, I think I'll have more than enough time. I could run it down, right? Run it over and down and connect to this train. So I want to work with that too, you know, having... Yeah, exactly. Use it. You know, this is how you can create blueprints. Yeah, I want to run this train down through here and connect it with this train so I can get all those aluminum pieces to my facility. I mean, it's not super necessary. They're being done anyways, but besides heat sinks, which aren't super necessary right now because I've gotten them to get cooling system, I've done fused modular frame. I'm not ready to start uranium and nuclear stuff yet. There's a few things I want to complete. Like, I completed the magnetic field generator. I have them. I have fused modular frames. I have cooling systems. I have heat sinks being made, just not focused. Like, I don't have any, I'm not having them being stored yet. I need to make radio control units. That's gonna take more stuff. And if I remember correctly, fused modular frames and radio control units are needed. So I need to make them here. So that probably means more bauxite, more coal, more water to make aluminum casings. And then I need to be able to make crystal oscillators, which I've yet to make. Yeah, make tickets and just buy the items when you need them. Yeah, I've skipped whole parts because if you don't use the tickets, there are parts where you have to, like, if you want Mark III belts, Mark III? Which ones need? Yeah, if you want Mark III belts, before you can even unlock Mark III belts, you have to make the steel things. Well, some of the stuff to make a good steel factory, you need Mark III belts. So just use the tickets and buy what you need, you know, to get to that Mark III belt so you can make the facility you want. Who's growling at me? You want some too? Okay, so what did I say? Radio control units. I still need to make crystal oscillators. I still need to make I need to make computers too, which is a whole thing. This is kind of why I wish I made like a mega base, because now I have to figure out radio control units. What I might do, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I could say what I'm gonna do, but I have no idea. I don't have a plan for this. And I'm going to go to my think tank, the toilet, and think about it. So quick bathroom break. I need some liquids too. I ran out of my juice. So go do the same, get some liquids, go to the bathroom, and I'll think about how I want to deal with this. I have an idea. I don't think it'll be too hard, but we'll figure it out together. Okay, I'm back. Ooh, still got everybody. Nice. Oh, the other thing about making videos, I don't know if you're on the toilet yourself, Valius, but another thing about making the videos is time, you know? But if I really want to make this a thing, you know, I'm gonna have to put in the hard work. Okay, so what I'm thinking, right? Keeping these 4 summer sloops in here to make 4 fused modular frames. I'm thinking I really want radio control. Yeah, a couple hours at least. So it's either going to be limiting my stream time or the 2 days that I don't stream, which is Wednesday and Sunday. Maybe Saturday mornings would have to be dedicated to really knocking out videos. But like you said, it'd probably be a good idea to release them when... Sorry, I'm staying on this super loud thing. Release them when Xbox releases, so that way people can catch those right when they come out, or I can catch them when a bunch of new players come in. I can have a backlog of videos. I mean, I only need like 3 of them, and if those pop off quickly, I can really take my focus to that. All right, so next piece that we want to deal with... No, go away, thank you. Because I kind of glanced at it. Radio control units. Question is which one? That deals with rubber. We definitely do not have any rubber up here. We can make aluminum. Regardless, we're gonna need to get freaking plastic up here. I could always do it somewhere else and then bring radio control units up here. I have an idea. Go to the library? Yeah. Yeah, definitely. What I'm really looking forward to is Subnautica 2 coming out. I really hope all the drama around Subnautica 2 really gets fleshed out and everything comes to a positive conclusion. You know? Because I did a whole playthrough of Subnautica and that was super fun. I'm really looking forward to Subnautica 2. Add to... Let's get rid of these radio control units. Luckily, it's not a lot of computers. It's only 1 crystal oscillator. How am I going to do this? Where am I going to do this? That's the big thing. I could bring radio control units out here. That's no biggie. Or, you know, bring freaking these guys back. We already have 16 of them. I know I need them for finishing some parts. Okay, let's head home. Let's head back to the hub. What NES games you been playing? I wonder. I don't need to do it this way. I have... There's no real oil nearby, which kind of sucks. I think all the oil is up here. Right? Yeah. That kind of really sucks. Do I still have the resources to make the radio tower? Where is the radio tower again? I do not. I might. Crystal oscillators. I don't think I have any in here. Nope. Shiza. Oh well. I don't know why I'm masking cursing. One for every letter, A through Z. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know why I'm masking my cursing. I mean, I saw a thing for the YouTube recently that they actually kind of lifted the restrictions on cursing as long as it's not like super excessive, you know? They don't even care if you curse in the first few, like, what was it, 7 minutes like they used to be bothered with. They said, fuck it. Mega Man's? Nice. Yeah, another YouTuber that I watched that kind of made me want to do it is shoot, I can't remember his name, but he has a Minecraft survival guide. I'm putting off number 5. Kind of got repetitive, yeah. Pixel Riffs. That's who. I like Pixel Riffs. He does a great job on Minecraft survival guide. I don't want to mirror him, but he definitely gives me a lot of inspiration of how I want it to go. You know? Oh, that was a bad jump. Let's do that again. There we go. I hear a spider. I hear Spoder, but no sea Spoder. I just don't boss battles and cutscenes. Yeah. What I thought about picking up... Oh, I picked it. Ooh, you missed me. I picked up Expedition 33. Thought about doing that for my next stream. I don't know. I'm really waiting on Subnautica 2. Because I feel like Subnautica 2 may be that one breakthrough. Is that a summer sloop in there? No, it's just another. Okay. It's like there's no way. There ain't nothing near my base no more. Some iron, copper. We still have a lot of resources around here that I've not used. That's a lot of iron, actually. Yeah, even though I have this simple iron base, I've had thoughts of redoing it, especially with the water right up there. Seeing how much I can, see how much iron I can produce and use. Same with the steel down there. I'm not even using the maximum amount I can. Okay, what? I still need that. Aeronautical engineering. Leading edge production. To make turbo motors. Mark III belts, which is going to be super useful. And then thermal propulsion rockets. Oh, that should be fun. Subnautica 2 is not out yet. No, I don't know if you've heard about the whole what what is it? The producer Crafton and the 3 original developers are kind of having a feud right now. So it's like an illegal pause. It is clean though, isn't it? It's nice and clean and organized. But it's like an illegal standstill right now, and until that gets resolved, I don't think the game's gonna come out yet. Alright. Oof, nice. That's already producing quick. Thank goodness. No, trust me, once it comes out, I'll be ready. I have a feeling, I'm hoping I'll be done with this by then, but we'll see. Bink, bink, and that's it. And the meat. Bink, 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 bink. Everything should still be summer slooped, right? Yep, okay, good. 31 tickets, wow. Yeah, good luck, yeah. I mean, I probably could have a whole nother 100 hours left in this game. That's one thing I've noticed too. Like, tier 0 through, I would say 5, go by real quick. And then things start to slow down a little bit with 6, 7, and 8. Almost there, though. Almost there. Okay. Where was we? We was here. Leading edge. Select. Bam. 100 supercomputers. I feel like I'm gonna have to dimensional depot those. I feel like those are gonna be pretty important. At least the fused ones are. Oh yeah, and the copy button. Don't remember who it was that told me about that. That's been super useful now that I've gotten used to it. Joke's on you, sir. I'm already burnt out. How many? 100? Cool. Nah, but yeah, I don't think I have much longer because, you know, I think it really depends how much I want to do into nuclear power. I don't think I'm going to do a whole lot. Maybe like one pure node, one pure uranium node. And, you know, see how much nuclear power I can get out of that, which is probably not going to be a whole hell of a lot. But should be fun to mess with. Because I'm still going to want to mess with it. I need 1,000, right? Yeah. So. But if I had to actually guess, I don't think I have that much more to go. It's just once I get that made, I feel like. And then, you know, what is that? Nuclear pasta at the end. I feel like once you get there, maybe it's not much more to go. I don't know. I haven't seen phase 5 yet. What do we come up here again for? These guys. 246, 8,000. Power usage kills a lot of players. Well, maybe I'll have to do nuclear. Maybe I'll have to do your rocket fuel design, because look at all that pure oil over here. I've only used, I think, 2 of them or 3 of them for things. So there's like an entire pure oil node up there I can use. Leading edge complete. New parts, new
The
buildings.
Miner Mark III provides top-of-the-line resource extraction potential, making it even easier to contribute to project assembly. Project part number 8, the thermal propulsion rocket, is the most complex project part of this phase as it requires turbo motors, and thus requires your best. Fix it. Didn't think pioneers such as you could get this far.
Oh,
I am
thanks.
glad we have both proven them wrong.
We both? Ada, you didn't believe me in the start. And then after that, which it needs motors, particle enrichment. It's based on the nitrogen gas for the rocket fuel. Yeah. I definitely didn't want to start nuclear till I got to this point because, you know, I didn't want to deal with the nuclear waste. I know petroleum still has petroleum waste. But then after that, what is it? Fixonium, and that has no waste. This part, though, I've seen the crazy part about this. I'm not looking forward to this. Copper powder. But yeah, there's the pressure conversion cubes. What do you it's obvious you merge the pressure conversion cubes with the nuclear pasta. What do you need to make the pasta? Is a particle accelerator? Nitric acid. Alright, well, oh, look at that. Would you look at that? I'm not looking forward to that. I have to make the radio control units. It needs rubber. Motors. More of those. Copper powder is easy. Yeah, it's kind of like the numbers and the whole getting enough copper to do it. That kind of worries me. But I think I'll be fine. I really need to get radio control units up and running. Buy the control units for the unlocks. I need to buy the turbo motors too. Because I have this, this, and this. I just need the turbo motors. You know what I mean? So yeah, let's do that so we can unlock aeronautical engineering. So we need 50 turbo and 50 radio control. Might as well take these while we can. Yeah, see, I bought the little cart, dude. I haven't used them yet, but I have them. Alright, how much is that? Perfect. And then... perfect. That way we can at least... unlock what we need. Yeah. So I needed 2,000 of that. Oh, I have plenty of points. Plenty of points. I do have Sam around. It's over there, but it's currently being synced. Yeah, it's actually being synced. Basically, like, what is it? All this stuff plus more. Everything I've made so far, well, not everything in there, but everything I've made so far, I've synced it. Alright, let's unlock this guy first. Actually, no, because I might not have enough of those yet. So, aeronautical engineering. Bam. Oh, thing's not back yet. But we need 100 sheets. 100 of these guys. 200 of these guys. 300 motors. Oh, that's another thing. Why won't you give me my motors? Thank you. Is make a motor factory, because when I was making those generators, I never had enough motors. So kind of sucks, but yeah. But everything up here being stored, which is just about everything, is all being synced. And I'm pretty sure I have one for Sam. Yeah, see? Right here. Bam. It's all being synced. And then you saw me drop the meat off. All the meat, every type of meat gets slooped and then slooped again. So anytime I have an excess meat on me, I have this little setup to sloop it all. Bam. Bam. Aeronautical engineering, good to go.
Milestone reached. Drones provide automated low-capacity aerial transport between drone stations. Stations need to be supplied with any kind of fuel for the drones to function. Fixit had several restrictions in place prohibiting creative use of drones. I have since removed those because I think no pioneer would ever misuse Fixit property right under their noses.
Oh yeah, no, never.
Especially since everything is recorded.
Uh-huh. Oh, man. Yeah, see, we're making those. We're making those, too. We're making those in the same area. We would just need to make these and turbo motors. So really, we would just need to make sure to get radio control units and rubber out there. In that facility we have out there, we could definitely make thermal propulsion rockets out there. We're making these. I'm not sure if we're making enough of these, but we're making these. Oh. Mandatory fun, right? That's what she says. Yeah, getting rubber out there is not that big of an issue. We already have iron and steel out there. We would just need to up our production, and Mark III belts is gonna, not Mark III belts, Mark III miners is gonna help with that. Of course you need turbo motors. I hate you. But we can buy those, so that's not that big of an issue. Okay. Okay. I think we're good. Let's go and grab these. Sort them out. We have 520. Or, not 520. 72. We only need about 30 more. Do I have enough? Yes. Alright, let's get some things out of my inventory that I don't need. Well, I gotta wait. 200 of these guys. 1, 2. Nice. Okay. How long till that gets here? 7 minutes? Alright. Alright, so what I'm thinking, radio control units, right? Radio control units. We have oil up here. I think we're gonna go ahead and use that oil to turn it into rubber so we can use that over here. We need to get up here and see if there's any quartz nearby, which I think there is. I think it's like up here somewhere. That way we can use that quartz for what we need. And that's about it. If we can get that done, we can get those, oh, where is it? Radio control units going. And then once we get the radio control units going, we can make the turbo motors. Because making motors, and we can pray to the gods that we're making enough cooling systems. How am I making rubber? Usually by fuel or polymer. The only thing using fuel or rubber right now is over there. I'm making tons of rubber. So I'm also thinking about adding another. I should definitely do this. I don't need to make more. I have so much rubber being dropped off over there. I can just belt the rubber over here, add another train cart, and then ship the rubber back. I should just do that. Bam, golden. Rubber's good. So now we all we gotta worry about is quartz. Yeah, I'm making tons of rubber from my fuel, my diluted fuel power plant. I'm making tons. So much rubber and plastic. Most of that plastic is being used to over here on all this stuff, right? But I'm making just as much, if not more, rubber, and the only place that rubber is being used is here. That's it. And I have stacks on stacks on stacks of rubber. So why not belt it over here and onto the train? Yeah? Yeah. I'm making the rubber, so we have this train here that's going back and forth from there anyways, so why not? Why not ship the rubber back? Alright, so rubber's good. Iron is good because we can always make more what we need. Steel is good because we can make more. We're getting kind of limited. No, because we got Mark III now. We can increase the amount of coal we need. So that's good. Where are we at? Parts. Turbo motor. And the question is are we making enough cooling systems? If I remember correctly, I'm doing alternate cooling. Ah, shoot. If I remember correctly, I'm doing this one. 5 per minute. Okay, that's good. So I think I only need 4. I only need 4. No, I need 7.5 per minute. Shit. I could always sloop them. Could always sloop them. If we could make 4 radio control units, maybe even more. $4.5. That's good. That needs plastic though. I could do alternate computers, which need rubber. We should be able to make probably 5, 2.5 per. We can probably do 5 radio control units at a time. Yeah. What is the other radio control unit? You know, honestly, it might be time, because I don't know. Geez, 4 different turbo motor. It might be time where I'm gonna have to do. Let's see what other. There is a turbo motor that just needs electromagnetic control rods, motors, rotors, and radio control units, so I wouldn't need rubber. Geez, there's turbo motors that need pressure confusion cubes? That's crazy. Yeah, we might have to go hard drive hunting. Yay. I'm starting up. I'll check the arts for units. Yeah. But yeah, that second recipe for turbo actually seems better. I think it was using electromagnetic control rods. I might be able to get away with that. Can I buy hard drives? Is that a thing? No way. Isn't there a certain point in the game you have to get before you can buy hard drives? Hold on, scanning. Alright, no hard drives there. Is it equipment? No. Can't be architecture, walls, foundation. Customizer? Nope. Organization? Nope. Management? Upper tube floor pole. Fix it specials. No. I'm not cool enough yet. Oh, that's favorites. Okay. Yeah. I'm not cool enough to buy hard drives yet. Maybe you have to hit a certain point, yeah? Alright, I want to take the train back. Let's go on a cool little ride. Well, we're riding back. We've had a decent amount of people show up for the stream today. It's an unlock. How? How to purchase hard drives Satisfactory. How to 100 fix-it coupons. Jeez. Only after completing the particle enrichment milestone in tier 8. Okay. Well, we're gonna go out here where our box actually, there's a lot of quartz. There's a lot of quartz over here. So we could have this be a four boxer train and just have another stop picking up quartz. Carry the quartz back too, because just in there, yeah, right there, I could just feed the quartz over. Maybe there's quartz closer by, and I could just use that quartz. Oh, my beautiful rocket factory. You would need a lot of power shards to be able to power all the generators you need for that 1 million megawatt factory, huh? Because if you don't, the amount of generators you would need to power that's crazy. Still hate that belt. I really do. It bothers me so much. Yeah, if I was playing on my own and I didn't have to worry about like spending too much time on one video for y'all, things would be a lot nicer. But I'll be able to do that for like my playthrough. I do know there's some hard drives down here that we're definitely gonna go mess with. $1,900 fuel gen. Jesus. You know another game I want to get? I'm kind of broke right now, so I don't have the money for it, but I want to get Battlefield 6. I haven't played a first-person shooter religiously since like Modern Warfare 3. And Battlefield 6 looks fantastic. Is he dead? Nope. He's dead now. Is that everybody? I have 300 ammo. 300 rounds on me, so I should be good, even if it's not. Where's your meat? Oh look, Fused Modular Frames. Oh look, cooling systems. Oh, that's mycelia? Huh. More meat. Crystal oscillators, nice. Quick wire computers. I do like how you can break these things now. That was a pretty good add-on. What do I need? Heavy modular? I got those. Go ahead and do some, I think there's one more around here. I need to get back up there, though, if I'm gonna want to get it. I need the high ground, Anakin. Since those little ball things are mycelia, are these big guys mycelia too? Like, if I cut them down with the chainsaw, is it gonna give me a bunch of mycelia? I think I see a purple slug in there too. I'm not too concerned about purple slugs. Alright, where's it? Oh, there it is. It's down there. I see it. This one's got some pretty dangerous stuff, though. See if I can pop them with this. If only they were nuclear. Jesus. Run to your right, buddy. Up there a little bit. Is he down? Oh, train! I think he's down. I mean, he's gonna be toxic, but I think he's down. See some motors. Oh yeah, he's down. And he's radioactive. Alright, where's your buddy? Is he gonna come back? He was not as threatening. What's that? Heavy modular. Computer. Aluminum sheets. Super dangerous to come out here, but super useful for new players. Look at that. Turbo motors. Only 7 of them, though. That kind of sucks. Alright, what do you got? What do you need? Silica. I don't think I have any silica in here. I do. Never mind. I traveled back here, but I never finished the particle enrichment. What? Hey, that's the one I need to be able to buy hard drives.
Always did underestimate the power of a single cosmic ray flipping the right bit at the wrong time.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's that joke. Okay, yeah. Because what is it? Like, somebody beat a Mario world record time because a photon happened to hit the hard drive of the game or something just right, causing a 1 to turn into a 0 in the right spot, causing him to, like, glitch. That's what that was referencing, right? Is that another one? That looks like another one. How far can we eat these? I'd like to clear that area so I can see what I'm working with. Ooh, what a freaking... Oh, you're a little short, though. Yeah, that worked. Oh, Jesus Lord. You don't see me? You don't see me? Get out of here. Go on, get. I have enough fuel to get up here, right? Yeah. Turd. Can't jump up here. People tried... Oh, use camera zoom to see? Oh, gunmetal, you're right, man. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Thank you for that. People tried heating and cooling their systems to recreate the Mario... Oh, they tried to recreate it? Yeah. But it was like, even then it was unclear whether that actually happened, but that was like the most logical explanation. You can't get me up here. You ain't got the ups, fool. But how are you, gunmetal? How are you on this Thursday? There's some turbo fuel in there. I hear a spider. Oh, it's a little guy. I mean, he's not little, but he ain't glowing green or nothing. Are we good? Are we golden? Where are you at? Are you stuck in the tree? Yeah, that's what you get. Let me get your meat. Where's your meat? Fine. I don't want your meat anyways. Working, but trying to distract myself in a satisfactory type way. Well, I hope I am satisfactory to your needs of distraction, sir. Hard drive hunting always seems entertaining, right? I really don't need all these, but I always feel wrong if I don't grab them. Whew. Good thing for that. Alright, there's 3 hard drives. I'm sure there's more in here. But let's get up high and use that camera zoom to our advantage, yeah? Oh, I gotta sneeze. Yep. I was sloop and sphere hunting last night. I get it, yeah. So what phase are you in, man? As you can see, I'm halfway through phase 4. Coming up with my plan for that third part. Oh, my nose is all stuffy now from all that sneezing. So yeah, what phase are you on? I'll do you one better with the camera zoom. I'll use the little, what I call a drone. Even though it's not a drone, but it feels like a drone. This whole dangerous areas are only 3. Not even one over there. It's like a Mercer sphere right there. It could... Ooh. That looks like one. It could just not be coming in rendered distance. Oh, I have restarted a long time ago working through phase 3. I keep stopping around nuclear. Yeah, nuclear. I'm not looking... Nuclear's... Yeah. Nuclear seems fun. I should try to go all the way for once. That's what she said. Over 2,800 hours. Not much else. Wow, 2,800 hours. That's a lot. So what at nuclear makes you decide to start over? Oh, is that one? The one I already got? No, it's... Ooh, no, it's not. Too scary. Yeah, they just didn't render. Oh, get up there. I really need to make rocket fuel. Packaged rocket fuel. Okay, I really don't have the tools to deal with these guys since they're all... gassy. Can I yeet these over here? I could just blanket. Oh, what a throw. What a throw. Okay. So if we use that as a reference. Where's that land? That's a little short. So we want about right here. Maybe a too short attention span, huge factory rework to get through it, trying my best using BP's this time, blueprints. Yeah. I'm with you on the not using much blueprints though. I don't use them much either, but I haven't beaten the game before too. In the past, what would stop me was fuel. But I finally knuckled my way through it and really, because my very first playthrough, I got to fuel and kind of screwed it all up. So I went and started playing it again and tried not to screw it up. Okay, can I get their attention? Oh, snap. Actually, can I use him to fight them? Don't they fight each other? Come on over here. Come on. Fight each other. Oh, shoot, I'm in some smoke. Oh, shoot, I'm in some more smoke. Ah, he hit me. I need to get rid of all the smoke around here. That's what I need to do. Y'all fighting each other now? No. What's the range on this thing? But yeah, I don't use much blueprints either. That was a little short. Like I was saying, this is kind of my first playthrough on the YouTubes. "32 out of 44 achievements. Doing drones was a lot of fun." I really want to use drones. Ooh, can I stick him a lot? Oh, that's perfect. 3, 2, 1. Boom, right on him. Nice. Good thing is I'm making more novelists. I really want that hard drive. Those throws weren't far enough. Oh, he's on to me. Not really. Oh yeah, he's on to me for sure. Oh, is he down? Ooh, he's down. Is he down? Yeah, he's down. Cool. Any of your buddies around? No? I do want to blow up these guys. But yeah, so this is the every day with every new part is the furthest I've ever been. Oh, I see you there. I just didn't see you at first. Am I not hitting you? There we go. Ooh, electromagnetic control rods. Alright, what do we need? What do we need? Oh, we got that. Sweet. So that's 4 hard drives. Yeah, being able to break those is so nice. That way I know which ones I've gotten and which ones I don't. Alright, let's get up high again. Yeah, I know there's a point where I'm gonna have to do nuclear. There's one. I'm just not looking forward to it. It seems like it doesn't seem complicated. It just seems like a lot. Like I'm gonna have to do a lot. That's mainly what it looks like. Yeah, I didn't know you could dismantle. Oh shoot, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Ah! Don't sneak up on me. Oh, snap. What did I just get shot by? Oh, little dude. Okay. Woo! That would have been bad if that would have hit me. I am in danger. Okay, if I crap. Oh, Jesus, there's radiation too? Crap. Or is it just gas? I can't tell. Well, because there's radiation, that one's gonna have to be left alone. I'm out of... I don't have any... Well, I have some meat, I guess. I'm out of the stuff that I made. I used to put a power pole beside each one, only stopped yesterday. Oh, wow. I created a battle box blueprint to kill beast near things. When I went to dismantle the box, I saw you could do it. Great little update. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Definitely. I think we need to head back. Fastest way is straight there. Unless the train's nearby. Is my train nearby? Stand by. My train is gonna be coming back, but might as well head there myself. Well, that's not what I wanted, but oh well. The hub. A lot of gas down here. Definitely gonna make like 100 nuclear noblists and clear this place out. Ooh. Oh, I already got this one. Yeah, I remember getting this one too. Where's that turbo fuel? I'm gonna pop that in real quick. How do I do that again? There we go. There we go. Now we're getting some lift. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Oh, made it. Oh. I don't know. It might be. I think so. There we go. Let's go this way. Oh, there's some sand. It's radioactive? Oh, lovely. Yeah. Won't be going in there. Oh, this turbo fuel's really giving me a nice boost. Let's try to keep this momentum, yeah? Oh, there's a Mercer sphere. Don't lose momentum. What time is it? 11? We got about 30 minutes left. I lost all momentum. Good job. Oh. But yeah, that's, you know, it's kind of why I've had thoughts about making, well, I want to make like a beginner's guide. Like I was telling, Valius earlier, there's a lot that I've had to learn on myself, and there's a lot of YouTubers that do go over everything, a lot of Satisfactory YouTubers, but they seem to fluff a lot of the videos that they do show. Like it'll talk about making this certain thing. Yeah, that's what I need to do, is blueprint one. The hyper tube cannon. Oh, we need more. Oh no. we need more of those guys too. That's fine. Oh, bad jump. Bad jump. Okay. Quick wire should be here on the left. Grab another stack of it. Wow. I haven't been storing quick wire. That's gonna have to change. And then turbo motors. Yeah,
Thank you for purchasing a license for these Fix-It Awesome Shop products.
I learned that some people didn't even know you could purchase parts from there, and it could really speed up how you do things. I purchased it and didn't even grab it. Jesus. All right, let's go back. Cheese Louise. Cheese Whiz. I do kind of wish they'd just put it right into your inventory, but you know. What can you do? Knowing that's all I need, let's go ahead and dump your neatly laid out open factories in the storage hub. Oh, would you like me to? I can hold on, let's store these and then I can show you all. Oh, do I have those? Yeah, I can show you the rest of what I built. This I think I have. If I do, it'll be on this side. Yes, I do. Okay, yeah. Okay. Let me finish this milestone, and I could show you a tour. I'm always willing to show people what I've done. Alright, let's see what Ada has to say.
Milestone reached. Project part number 9, nuclear pasta, can be created in the particle accelerator. The accelerator has vast and fluctuating power demands, depending on the recipe, so will need careful integration with your factory. Fix-It does not waste, so nuclear waste can be refined by the particle accelerator into plutonium for reuse in the nuclear power plant. Fun fact: Fix-It psychologists suggest factory designs reflect the minds of their creators in unexpected ways. On an unrelated note, your infrastructural choices have been interesting.
Don't judge me, Ada. Okay, so nuclear pasta does not seem that complicated. I mean, we just need copper wire and the pressure conversion cubes, which is what we're working towards too. Slow you down, but sure, happy to see your work. I watched a vid last night, the most amazing buildings I never do. So many clever, amazing, yeah. I've seen some of those too. I saw one guy, he's doing like a cyberpunk thing, and he's got the super tall towers that are all glowy. Looks fantastic. I am like you, sir. I will probably never be able to create something like that. I am a simple man who builds simple facilities. But no, you're good. I don't want to start anything new, because the next thing we're gonna do is turbo motors. I have to do some hard drives, which I should probably start. Let me build up here. Darn it. Okay. I need some hard drives to unlock some certain builds. You're not gonna let me dismantle that? Uh-oh. I glitched the game out. Uh-oh. Oh well. It's fine. It can stay there for now. But yeah, you won't slow me down. I'm essentially done for the day because I don't want to start a whole new project and essentially only get partway done. But yeah, next is turbo motors and radio control units. So I need to make both of those. Radio control units. Oh, am I in? Is that what happened? Oh, How do I switch off of that again? This happened to me before. How do I do that again? How do I switch out of this again? Someone showed me that before and I don't remember. I don't want to dismantle blueprint. B, C, no. Aha! There you go. Thank you. Thank you. I did that before and I don't remember how I did it, but that's good to know. Dismantle blueprint mode. I wish I would have known that earlier. Okay, so start out. Iron. This is making everything from the smart plates all the way to iron rods that I don't use anymore, but I keep it going just to sink it. We have concrete and copper. Copper's making all 3 pieces of item needed for copper. And the most important part of all of my builds is my 2 doggos. This is Crawdaddy. And this is Krabby Patty. Oh, Krabby Patty murdered something. How sweet. Thank you, Krabby Patty. This over here with some of the copper, these are making iron steel pipes, but using the iron pipe and the SAM to make SAM fluctuators. So I have SAM fluctuators being made. Those are being combined with my iron and copper. And you can already see what we're going over here. Let me get up high so you can see it all. Yeah, I wanted to make everything so that way, you know, my little storage area right over there has everything. This is steel. Of course, we have the iron parts being made right here. Can I get up on this? Actually, you know what? Why don't I just do this? There we go. So I have the iron parts being made right here because I think the rotors and heavy modular frame or modular frames, not heavy modular frames. We're getting the coal from down there. That's being fed, and then I'm using iron ingots. So I have the coal iron ingot. So what I'm looking for, alternate recipe. I also have the wire and cable being fed over here too to make, I think it's stators. Yeah. So this is making every piece, and then concrete as well. This is making every piece of steel item, which are being fed together and fed down that belt. Very nice, very neat. Where to next? Let's go right there. Yeah, when I first started playing the game and I noticed steel needed both coal and iron, I saw that point and I was like, oh, that's perfect because it's got the coal, the iron, the concrete, and the wire. It's almost like they designed it specifically for steel, and it just works so perfectly. Here I'm just making a ton of, I think it's iron pipes. Again, another alternate recipe. And combining it with a sulfur node that's like right down there. You can see the tip of it. And these are making nobelisks. I kept running out of nobelisks and I wanted more nobelisks, so I have a ton of nobelisks being depoted. So I never run out of explosives because I'm an American And Americans never run out of explosives. Or ammo. But we'll get to the ammo part in a minute. Alright, now to head back the other way. Oh yeah, all my SAM is coming from down there. Nothing super special. I think it's like 1 or 2 constructors making those. Here's my storage. You saw that earlier. Very simple, nothing crazy. I have everything being sushi belted right down the middle. Smart splitters down there to split everything up. Once the smart splitter, or once the storage is full, it gets ticketed, which is nice. Over here, let me get on top of this guy and go into camera mode again. Over here, which to me, yeah, definitely nice for tickets. To me, I think this is where things get very complicated, making the heavy modular frames. I mean, this is bigger than my everything I do for iron. Like, it's massive. All of this to just make one item, heavy modular frames. I am making enough heavy modular frames where I'm splitting them to where some of them get stored and the rest come up here to this build. I call this my phase 3 build because this creates everything for phase 3 from adaptive control units. Yeah, I need that there. And modular engines. Modular engines. So that's all of this. Pretty well done. I get all the plastic and rubber needs from here, which we'll head out there and I'll show you what that is. Yeah, I'm making computers. I need to do the same. I try to squeeze into confined space and regret it. Yeah, that's kind of what I did down here. I need more, but I essentially summerslooped it to make up for it. But yeah, there's like one pure Caterium node over here. It's like all the Caterium I've needed so far. Which I might actually run over there. That last one's not being used. I might use it to run over here and store quick wire because I'm starting to run out of quick wire. But yeah, and yeah, this place is doing great. And then over here, that quick wire and plastic, which is essentially all you need with some alternate recipes, are making things like computers, for computers, high-speed connectors, and what's down here? AI limiters. And all those are being fed up here to make supercomputers. Because I needed supercomputers. I'm making 2 supercomputers at a time so I can use one and store the other. And being combined with the can't remember what it is. It's the adaptive control units to make assembly director systems. This point almost choked me up because I'm like, dear God, to make assembly director systems, I need to make more adaptive control units and more supercomputers. And I just got done making the supercomputers. But then I thought, why don't I just sloop it to where I'm making 2 and then use the adaptive control unit over there that I'm already making and combine them. So that's what I did, and now that made my assembly director systems. Let's see. Quick break. Ma'am is done, so we're gonna speak to Ma'am. Oh, what do we get? That's not useful. That's not useful. So rescan. Trash. Great. All right, that's fine. Start a new one. All right, next, the place I'm getting all this plastic and rubber from. But I try to keep things somewhat neat and organized. I think everything here up to phase 3 is pretty neat and organized for the most part. Things kind of gotten out of hand for phase 4. Or at least part 2 there of phase 4. Got kind of crazy back out, and I'll show you what I'm... Yeah, definitely not, unfortunately. Everything that I thought was just for the space elevator has all changed. Hello, Mr. Train. Oh, let's zoom out of here. This is kind of like my pride and joy. I really liked how this came out, because this is originally what stumped me, because when I did my first playthrough that was not recorded, that was just me playing, I screwed up my fuel factory and it took me like 3 days to get to it. Yeah, it's a power plant for sure. But it took me like 3 days to get it all built, almost a week. And it didn't work right. I screwed it up and it completely demoralized me. So I really thought hard on how I wanted to do this. It's still not working 100% efficiently, and it's probably because of the way I built it. I've seen some really cool ways of how others have built it, and I would, if I did it again, I would probably do it their way than my way, but I really like my way. But it's pretty simple. I think it's 2 pure oil, so 12, and then 1 normal, so 1500 crude oil being fed into these, making the hell are they called? Heavy oil residue. And then that heavy oil residue is being packaged with water. I got a whole super long packaging line. So these are all packaging water. Water's coming in with the heavy oil residue and being packaged into diluted fuel. And then of course the packaged diluted fuel is being unpackaged and fed into there. Looks grand scale. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I saw some builds where the packaged water is right next to these, and then the pipes are actually coming in like this and going where they need to go, and it looked a lot better. It looked like it could be, but I kind of like this a lot. I like how this turned out. I think it looks fantastic. And this fuel, this is producing 40,000 megawatts, I believe it was. Oh, and that wasn't the last thing I did. Last thing I did too was I'm using... Why are you pausing like that? You're bothering me. But it's not clogging anything up, so it's fine. I don't think. I'm gonna have to check that. Using the polymer resin to make more plastic and rubber, and then to get an even 600 fuel out of these, I had to make plastic and rubber on like the last few, and all of those are being fed down here into that train to transport where I need it to go, and then the rest is being synced. Yeah. Yeah, pipes are a pain, man. Pipes are a pain. It's another reason I want to do like a playthrough, because I've learned a lot. There's a lot that I've learned doing this playthrough and from people watching. But yeah, This looks great. It works so smooth. It looks so beautiful. It looks so great. Yeah, it really does. All right, to the next part. This one is recent-ish. I think the closest would be here, train station. So straight this way. Aluminum was pretty complicated. I'm hoping when I get up there it's working like it should. I had a lot of issues with it working right, but we'll see. Let's go through this cave. Ooh, it's a big cave. Pretty cave. Is there a way out of this cave? Did I just go to a dead-end cave? Did I really screw myself like that? Unless there's a way down here. Never been in this cave. Oh, but it's really screwing me. Alright, time to head back out. I don't need to go this deep into the cave. I was hoping it was a shortcut, and it's not. I can go up, though. Ugh. I don't feel like I'm going up very fast. I ran out of that turbo fuel. This is another reason why I need to get rocket fuel up and running. I really like this fuel with how long it lasts, but geez, it's starting to become an issue. What is that a road? Is that a stator? That is. What is all this? Oh, neat. Okay. Kind of random, but cool. Right, think about it, Spoder. Ow. Punk. Okay, not exactly a straight path, but hey, it works, I guess. That would suck to fall in that. But we'll be up high so we can get there. I don't know. It didn't seem like a wreck. Oh, cool. We're right where we need to be. You know what? That worked out in our favor. Okay, so this was kind of fun making. I do want to redo these belts. I don't like how they drop. I prefer them to be straight, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This ain't nothing crazy. This is my aluminum, which everything's off right now because all my aluminum is probably... This is probably screwed up, actually. I've been having a lot of issues with water flow on this. I'll check it out in a minute. But, yeah. I have it to where the water's recycling, but it's not doing the recycling thing right. And it's screwing up the water flow, screwing up everything. So I need that to work out correctly. But pretty simple, pretty... Yeah, no problem. Yeah, but that's about it. And then the last thing was the what I've been currently working on. But hey, you know, if you like what you see so far and want to see more, because I have to get off too. Yeah, recycling just ain't working, so I have to redo it. But I might as well sign off too. So everybody watching, if you like what you see and want to see more, subscribe. Probably won't be streaming this weekend though, because I have to travel. But I'll be back up and running Monday. So do all the YouTube stuff as I look at all this and try and figure out why it's not pumping as it should. And it's right there. That's what it is. Yeah. So that way you can watch me Monday when I focus on getting the next part of phase 4 complete. Yeah. Thanks for coming out, everybody. Really appreciate it. And yeah, do all the YouTube stuff. Subscribe. Bye. Bye bye bye. Thanks for coming out, Gunmetal. It was fun, man. Hope to see you again. Bye.